around with them when they're wireless.
It's your version of Beats. Just have them plugged into nothing. Just be like, nah.
Just hold it in your hand. Like
what I like to do is just snip the cord off of them, and then just pretend like they're all wireless.
Right. Got that.
So
new,
when somebody's
new.
talking to you, you're like,
Yeah. What? No, sorry, I can't hear you.
Got that new. I'm busy. Sorry. Got that new Bluetooth
Sir.
wireless.
Have you heard that French and
wearing-
fries? That's right. That's what I'm listening to.
Ooh.
that hotness?
New sizzling hotness.
Well, let's get into some learn. How was
Speaking
your
of
week,
sizzling
actually?
hotness, this is the Manny and Dr. Church show
Oh, the darkness. He's just
We are
speaking of
here.
new hotness.
How was your week, Manny?
featuring. How was my week?
How was your week?
I'm still going through it. I got a couple more days.
It ain't over.
Yeah.
You still
So,
grinding
yeah, I
out?
was like, my weekends come Monday, Tuesday, kind of stuff. Yeah.
They end.
That's
Yeah.
right.
It's called
Wednesday
recoup.
Wednesday morning, I'm still kind of like, gotta start my Wednesday is my Monday.
Nice.
That's real. Well, if you didn't have a job, Manny, you'd be able to join some of these crazy characters. Let's get to some learning, Manny. Ready for some learning, Darkness?
No,
learn
no.
something?
I want to tell y'all what's going on real fast.
What
Talk
do you
to me,
want?
Darkness.
What do we got?
Because this is how we do it. We go ahead and have these moments. So y'all know that I've been sick, not feeling very well.
Oh, Darkness.
You know what I'm saying? They said I might have kidney stones.
Really?
Yes.
Dude, those are horrible.
Yes. And you see how I have the smile on my face?
Yeah, you look so thrilled.
I am in
Oh my gosh.
such a great space with my body right now.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun at all.
How come you just did this to yourself? How come you decided
You
to
know what? I was like, how can I possibly mess myself up, especially in the spots that I love the most?
Right.
And I was like, you know what? I'm going to eat rocks. I'm not going to smoke them. I'm just going to
No,
eat them.
just gonna chew on them.
I'm just going to eat them.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm going to be in pain, and it's going to suck for about a week and a half because some meds that you have to go through before they can crush them down and all that. So I feel amazing. So if you see me break out in a sweat, it's not you.
No big deal.
It's just me.
Is this
Yeah.
your first time?
I hope it's my last time.
Yeah?
Yes.
Is this a real thing? This is your first time?
This is my first time of
Having a kidney-
experiencing anything.
I've known people that
like
it
this
seems
on
like
this
every
level.
3 months they're passing a kidney stone. I'm like, I don't know how you do this. I don't know how this is your life. Like, isn't it vinegar or water you're supposed to be drinking?
Tell me what it
I
is.
don't
I don't know. I was like, if it's vinegar or water I'm supposed to be drinking, let me know. I was like, so I can
I need
can
to
get on this.
Passies?
Oh my goodness. I have never been in so much pain right now.
I've heard
Woo!
they're not good.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Been-
I just wanted to let y'all know what's going on because y'all are my brothers.
Well, yeah, and you've been kind of MIA, and I'm glad you'll
Yeah,
get
so-
through this, from my understanding. They have been known to grow larger than the size of a golf ball.
Oh.
You know what? If he was my doctor, I would kill myself. It was just
Hey,
like,
sir, do you got that syringe with the euthanization stuff that they use?
say,
for the
there's some
dogs?
good news and bad news.
Put me down. Just
The
put me
bad
down.
news is, and I would be like, okay, then what's the good news? He goes, well, I'm about to get off work.
You got kidney stones, and I'm going golfing.
Ouch.
Have you, Church? Have you ever passed the kidney stone?
I've had where I've been very fearful of them my whole life.
Okay.
My father had them.
Okay.
And I remember being explained how it was as if it was a male version of passing a baby, he said, where it was
Through
like...
your urethra.
Yeah.
Continuously.
Yeah, he was like, imagine
Yay.
that little hole, imagine pushing a rock through it. And I was like, oh. Oh, what were you eating? Oh.
That's a good question.
You're saying rocks.
diet.
It's possible
Yeah.
the rocks might have gotten in there somehow. I don't know. There's probably
I don't
an
even
acceptable-
understand what the mechanics like. Do they roll around in your stomach and make a rock? Is there a diamond or
Well-
something that's gonna come out?
What we didn't know, we're going to teach you today. In breakfast cereals, there's an acceptable amount of rocks. That's right. The filler is gravel.
Stay away from that Lucky Charm.
Our cereal bowl just gave everyone just all kinds of issues on it. No.
And dogs think they got it bad because they get corn.
Suckers. Little punks.
Yeah, no, I heard my dad talking about it forever, so I was always very fearful. Never, thank God, had it. But I always just imagine hearing you hear like the noise of like the water flowing and then just, ah! And then tink, tink. Like eventually just like a little clink on the porcelain, like a little piece of gravel. Just,
Okay,
Right.
note to self: these are the wrong people to tell.
I'm sorry. That's painful. That's painful.
I myself, fortunately, have not. I apparently I drink enough water. I'm gonna knock on some wood here, though.
Oh, yeah, he'll take that.
I'm gonna knock on some wood because I don't want them kidney stones.
Well, that's why I'm wondering what the methodology of treating kidney stones are. To where I've said
It's a
before.
Google
They,
search
they
away,
use
bro.
they use radiation now to crush
What?
them up.
Okay.
Yeah, they just break them up in your body.
All right,
so
so you don't
can
have to-
pass them easier.
Not,
Easier.
right. Not like it's just easy though. Like it just comes right out.
Right.
Still like you passing.
I'm
rock.
like, well, can't we just open me up and just pull them out?
Oh,
Ooh.
man.
Because I'm totally down with that.
Right. Just get this out of me
Yeah.
and be done with it.
Yeah, this is about a month and a half. I did not know what was going on, and now I know what's going on, and now I'm like,
I'm out. I don't want to play no more.
Awesome.
I don't want to play.
Cool.
Tap out.
awesome. Is there any pain meds we could talk about? No, we're just gonna give you this, and it's just gonna curve the pain
Get some
until we
Advil.
Just
can
curve.
get you in for an ultrasound.
Just curve it a little bit.
Advil.
All this nice.
My pain meds work way better than theirs. I'm gonna let you know that.
Hey, at least she's not having twins.
At least I'm not
Come
twinning.
on.
You're not twinning.
Come
I mean,
on.
I don't know unless you get another kidney stone.
Ow.
I don't know why these jokes come at my expense and everyone laughs. I
It's
don't
always gonna come back to you.
I don't
I know.
understand that.
After you pop out some babies, we're gonna have nothing to talk about. We're gonna be like, hey, now he's.
No.
No, because you know why? Because every morning you'll be like, "Welcome to the Manny and Dr. Church Show featuring the darkness." That's right. Good morning. My name's Dr. Church.
I haven't gotten any sleep.
Y'all don't know.
And I got 2 kids crying.
Y'all don't know.
Oh no. Yeah,
Screaming
it's gonna be funny forever. It's
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
be
it's
funny
gonna
for
be
at
good.
least 18 years.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can swallow my own spit right now. It hurts my body.
I think I'm gonna go to like one of those police auctions and try and track me down a station wagon.
I told you I'm
Like,
going.
Oh
for
my
no.
gosh! No, you said no to the van.
Right.
No.
He said
Not
no to
the
the
station wagon.
Exactly.
The one
We're
that
talking
opens up like the Griswolds.
and the wood paneling with the luggage rack on top.
Griswolds all day.
Or Harry and the Hendersons.
Don't think I'm not thinking about the one where you're like, put the kids in the back with the seat facing backwards. We
Yeah.
don't know about rear ending though.
This is great.
Not trying to limit the size
No,
of my
those-
family.
Those
No.
are, it's spotters. Those
Honey.
are spotters.
Why don't the brake lights work? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about
You have
it.
kids like
It's like stop.
in the back.
Stop. Put their hands
Screaming,
up. That's
mouthing
hilarious.
stop, just
That's
like-
hilarious. Hands up.
Help me written on the back.
Why is Dad always messing with the wiring on the bulbs? So weird. What's his problem? I don't know. He said something about his wallet couldn't handle it. I couldn't
No
take
joke
it no
though.
more.
No joke. One vehicle I saw the other day, and it's not new. It's the Dodge Journey. It's kind of like
I
the
don't know what
step
that
up
looks
from the
like.
Durango, more
Yeah.
CUV, if you will.
Yeah, I know
Oh.
what you're talking about.
You
Yeah.
know, pretty nice looking ride.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. I'll
What
give
is
you
it
that.
called? A what?
The
A
Journey.
Dodge Journey.
That's Journey. It's not bad. Like all these car things, I'm looking at all of them, but it's like no matter which one you look at, none of them work. There's no space.
There's
Even
not
with the
enough.
third row seating, you're just like, no.
Look, I was like, I haven't seen anybody
No.
in a third row seating, like except for in commercials.
My old Durango had third row seatings. I had the 5.9.
Did
the
you
RT.
use it?
I did, but that was
But-
back in my party days. And so like
Oh, okay.
everybody would fit in my Durango.
wasn't for
and
kids.
then we would head up the mountains and light something on fire and drink lots of, all of the alcohol.
But Manny had nothing to do with the fires that have been here for
Well,
the past couple
no,
weeks.
man, we were smart about it.
Allegedly
Come on
wasn't
now.
many.
He was like, we threw a blanket over it.
Well,
But with the third row seating, you lost the trunk, though. Am I wrong with that?
only when there was
What do you-
people in
But
it.
see,
Okay.
but exactly. That's
So
what
where's the
I'm saying.
strollers go?
you don't.
So I put the kids in it. Where I put the strollers? Huh? Don't work.
Put
See?
the kids in the
you've
stroller
got
and have
five.
them sit down.
You've got 5.
We're gonna
You
get
don't
two
need
cars.
7. You don't need 7. You know what I mean? The last 2 in the back, you just take that out.
So just
But see,
squeeze
then
them.
you don't need the third row seating. That's what I'm saying. It's just like an extended 2-row
So
seating.
just squeeze them. Throw the middle one, the one in the middle that we like, the 5-year-old that
The
we
one that
like.
can
We throw
talk?
in the middle. Yeah, we're
the
like,
one
oh,
that could tell on you.
we did this one correctly so far. So
you sit in the middle.
You sit in the middle. We'll keep you safe. We don't know about these other 2. They're still questionable. We leave them on the outside in case we get sideswiped.
They're allegedly his.
That's dark. That is dark. That's terrible.
That is.
This
That is.
craziness is brought to you.
You remember when cars weren't all so about safety? I think people cared more about not crashing into the other person then. You know, like when there
That was
wasn't an
back
airbag.
when you were allowed to have road sodas.
Well, okay.
When you're allowed to have what?
Road
soda.
sodas. Like that was a legal thing.
Yeah, you know,
Drinking and driving was not an
yeah.
illegal offense. They'd roll up to you. and be like, "What you got there, buddy? Can I get a sip?" But looks
No, man, that's just my Coca-Cola. I got it from the gas station.
It's like, why don't you give me a sip there, buddy? Just like in Dumb and Dumber.
Dumber,
Yeah.
Just like a sip of the old cough medicine. He's like, I wouldn't take a sip of that office. Oh, yeah.
Oh man, we got some things going on tonight, man.
It's too much.
Yeah,
it's
we're
too
gonna
much.
segue. Me and the Darkness, we're gonna go see a fight.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Olympic
at the
Training
Olympic
Center.
Training Center. I don't think that they're ready unless this is a.
They ready.
Are they
We
gonna
had
have-
some of the
they're gonna have
fighters here
alcohol
last
because I
night.
can't have any.
They had alcohol. They're even feeding them. VIPs, you can get food.
No, what do you
all
say?
that
Feeding
stuff.
them? Feeding
Well,
us?
I'm assuming like anybody that wants to eat that goes. They
Oh,
can
okay. I
order.
thought this was a special thing.
Really?
I'm assuming VIPs and stuff like that with their purchase tickets. They
Free
they get whatever.
cheeseburger?
Yeah.
Huh?
I don't know.
He's
No,
like,
I was
Manny's
talking-
brought his.
No, they were talking like Mediterranean chicken and like 4-cheese macaroni. And
Oh,
like,
so we're gonna be eating like the wrestlers. Word.
See,
Yeah.
hold on, though. Every time I come out and I go somewhere, they're like, we got free food. And I'm like, yes,
No, I'm
free
pretty sure
food.
you got to pay for this.
But when I show up, but what I'm saying is when I show up, it's always some weird, like, super, we went too far with the extra weird
Here's
version
your-
of a dish.
Here's your kale cheeseburger.
Yes, exactly to a T, wrapped in lettuce, spinach.
Yeah, like,
and
And
you're
a
like,
blueberry
oh,
shake.
it was free.
because
I guess I
nobody wants to buy it.
Try to eat it. They're like Asian inspired though. Asian inspired.
World cuisine.
Oh, all right. Free 99. Just I guess I got what I paid for.
Yeah,
it ain't
you
right.
eat it. You
There you
eat
go.
it.
Ouch. Anyway,
All
so
right,
you guys are going
let's-
to a show. I like this. That's
Yeah,
a good
yeah,
time. This
yeah.
show's brought to you though by Warp Zone Gaming. In the back of the Speakeasy.
All day.
Speakeasy Vape Lounge 2508 East Bijou. There to play retro video games. Every retro video game you've ever wanted to play or needed to play is there.
Chances are, I got it.
Right, and if he doesn't have it, you don't really need to play it or want to play it. You just think you do. To where definitely stop on by. You got video games, and comic books. I can't let that
Oh,
slip
yeah.
by. I'm a comic book fan to where one of the first things I came in going, you
the
dare
walls.
hang these on the wall? These
I
are the
do.
special ones that I hide in my box that are my
Yeah, I know.
collector's versions. To
Do
where
you have any that they can read?
I do. I
Okay.
got books laying around that people can read.
Okay.
But
All
the
right.
idea is that it's just a comfortable, it's a safe space outside of your own home to consume cannabis and socialize without getting
Play
in
some
trouble.
video games.
Play some
man.
video
Do something
games, read
different.
comics, and I mean, if you want to get your drink on, there's a bar next door.
Boom.
You know, but the idea is that it's just a social environment that you can enjoy your cannabis.
without
Simple as
worrying
that.
about the doors getting kicked in and getting a misdemeanor while
Right.
you're doing it.
As long as we can keep it under capacity.
I was saying we're gonna end up eventually. I'll reach out to them eventually. They got the. You ever heard of the Pop Brothers at Law? They're a
No.
couple of attorneys from California.
Weedheads? They're a bunch
They're
of potheads?
great.
Really?
And their hashtag is STFU, which we all pretty much know what
Aha.
that means. But that's their script. Is they're
Okay.
all about when you get pulled over. They're like, your first thing is, no, I don't want to discuss my day. Am I being detained? And then you invoke the fifth if they bring you any further, and hashtag STFU. That is the
Right, because all you really need
Yeah.
to do is hand them the paper, hand them the license.
There's no need to have a full conversation about your
Right.
day or where you're going or what you're up to. Just, am I being detained though? Because I really don't need to tell you
Like,
about.
I gotta go to work.
Don't
Got
need to-
minimum.
And
talk
if you
about
have a
this.
yellow notepad, you can just write it. You don't even have to say anything.
hey.
Just hold it
You
up on the
just hand it
window.
up, be like, this is my stuff.
It's real. It helps.
Because
It
it's not
helps.
illegal for you to be a mute.
Right.
Hey!
So-
It's a true story. True story. Also, this show is brought to you by Lab Builder Supplies.
What do they have?
They've got Love Glove.
We've got gloves.
Love
Wait,
it.
I said that backwards. Glove,
Are your
glove?
ear holes being tickled by this Kermit the
Oh, here we
Frog,
go.
Mickey Mouse sounding character named Dr. Church? Then you
Kermit
have Lab
the
Builder
Frog here?
Surprise to thank for this. Providing gloves to the cannabis community since 2 o'clock Wednesday, I think last week or something probably. For
We
such
go
a
way
long,
back.
way back
I like that
in the
one.
community.
From
you know?
the beginning.
Yeah, we've been just
Of the
providing it. You know what I mean?
Established 2 weeks ago.
We've got all the gloves. They've got all the gloves you've ever needed. Lab Builder Supplies. It's a win, y'all. Nitrile gloves with all the gloves you've ever needed to have at a price that you just can't even imagine. You've got your blue nitrile. You got your black nitrile. All different colors and
Is
at
this-
prices that beat the internet.
Is it safe for me to say that you're just cutting everybody?
Pretty much, like
Right,
everybody.
nobody's gonna
that's-
beat you. There's no price match at Walmart. Like,
I beat Walmart on the internet.
right? I know.
Beat Amazon.
That's what I'm saying. Is like nobody can
What's up?
physically beat your price because one, there's no advertised price for
Right.
them to match at Walmart.
Right.
They have to come to you if they want this deal.
Yeah,
Right.
don't worry. I
Serious.
told my doctor I only feel safe if they're wearing your gloves.
Ooh, I like that. Lab Builder Supplies. The number is 719-722-4181. None of you were fast enough able to grab that, but that's okay.
Can
Find
you say
them.
the ABCs backwards so they can get a pen or pull out their phone?
Okay, while I'm saying it backwards,
Right.
y'all just get it going.
Get your phone ready.
CYXWVUTSRQPONMLK JIHGFEDCBA.
He's getting slow at that.
Well, no, he's getting more comfortable with it.
Is he?
All right, so Colorado Springs, get ready for that number
Say
again.
yesterday. 719-722-4181, or find them on Instagram at Lab Builder Supplies.
Give us the number one more time.
719-722.
4181.
Hey, hey!
You
I
got
like
it.
that.
I had to really focus on
There
that,
you go.
guys.
And y'all are going to the fight. Let's play some music.
Let's
Yeah.
do that.
I got a song, If I Could Go, by Angie Martinez.
I want to
so
hear
I-
Mama Says
I
Knock
can't
You
go.
Out.
I got a lady, one of the ring girls said that she'd punch you in the face.
That's not fun or
I'm just
funny.
saying, we got $10,000
That's
up
not
on the
fun or
table.
funny. No,
I know
that's-
you're listening.
Not fun or funny. No one's looking for that, man.
Colorado Springs, keep it locked. This Blaze in 98.5 Dirty Game Studio.
This is Justin Bua, and you're listening to the Manny and Dr. Church Show. Yo, 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 it's Lil Y.
Sonny Shibagichi Sway, hailing all the way from Black Hollywood. We got it locked right here. It's Camp Low on the Manny and Dr. Church Show.
RW from the Urban Renewal Project, and when I'm in Colorado Springs, I wake up to the Manny and Dr. Church Show on Blazing 98.5
It's your
FM.
boy ISO, Emperor Slick Outstanding, and you listen to the Manny and Dr. Church Show on
My name is
Blaze.
Elmer Damon with the Urban Renewal Project, and you are now tuned in to the Manny and Dr. Church Show on Blazing 98.5 FM. Don't miss it.
I've been microdosing metal shavings and sawdust. It stops the kidney stones from forming.
Wow.
Welcome back to the Manny and Dr. Church Show featuring the darkness.
What up?
Good morning, y'all. We're out
Y'all.
here tickling
Hey,
your
man,
ear
getting,
holes.
You're getting Colorado-fied, huh? Saying that, y'all.
Well, we're blazing hip hop and R&B, so I figured I'd keep it original. You know what I mean?
Yeehaw.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, it's weird. You go to New York now, and like all the hip hop is like, no one even in New York has a New York accent anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not joking.
I get it.
I'm
I
gonna
get
have
it.
to-
That's like
say,
saying anyone in Colorado has a Colorado accent anymore. Probably either.
Yeah, everybody's a mixed wash.
Well, you know, to the point
Everybody's
you have
from
to
everywhere.
have, you got to have a native bumper sticker just to let people know it got that crazy.
I am actually one of the Colorado people.
For real, like I built
See me.
it. It was me. It was me. I was here first. Yeah. I mean, even it's for New York. It's just like look at the people that are at work. Those are the ones that build it. Like you don't even see old people in New York anymore because they can't afford it. They just like.
Yeah?
It's probably what's happening in Denver. Like very soon, in the next 15 to 20 years, you're gonna see zero elderly people in
So
Denver.
you're like saying 55 and up retirement-wise?
they're
Like,
gonna be out. They can't
wait a
afford
minute,
it.
wait a minute. Why would you have to go 55? Can we say 65?
Well, isn't 55 when you get the Golden Corral special?
No, it's 60 now, bro.
For
Good
real?
question.
Yeah,
That's
it's
a really good question. It might be.
60 and
I think-
62 now.
Okay.
Wow,
All right.
crazy.
I've seen 55 and up communities, like mobile
Well,
home
don't worry. I'm
communities and
nowhere
stuff.
near it right now, but I'm
Right,
just saying.
it's coming. It's coming.
It's
Don't go
coming for
there.
everybody, hopefully. Hopefully everybody sees 55 plus.
Absolutely.
That's true. Hopefully, we all see it.
Get
That's-
old, people. So if you're doing something stupid,
Stop
think about
it.
it. No, I'm
Well,
not saying stop.
Hold your,
I'm
hold
just
your
saying
breath,
think about
and
it.
Manny's going to get back
Hold
to you.
on. We
Hold
need
your
to
breath.
thin the herd, people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know,
Like, think about it.
don't give them too many tips, man.
Don't do it. Just think about it.
Right.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Anyway, let's get into some learning. We haven't done any learning today. We'd like to
Well,
do.
we've done learning all
We'd like
day.
to do our learnings. All right,
I
we-
like to
But
be
let's break it
educated.
down so
like to
everybody
break it down.
can be on the
Knowledge is
same
power.
level.
Today I learned English is the universal language of the
America.
skies. All English, regardless of their country of origin. So if you're an air pilot and you flying from Dubai, you got to be able to speak English. If you're a pilot from Ireland, you got to be able to speak English. You're a pilot from Africa.
But that's good because when I'm yelling at them, I want them to know. That's not what I'm saying.
Keep left.
I said the chicken.
All right. Today I learned fast food chains are banned in Bermuda under the Foreign Restaurants Act of 1977, with the exception of one, KFC, that was grandfathered in. And I know that's
Chicken.
Bermuda, black people,
I know
and
that's real.
chicken.
Darkness, come on. Shoot.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Actually been to Bermuda, and that's a true story to where the other weird thing is Bermuda shorts. That's a thing.
What?
Yeah. So
Like
there's
a brand?
So you might have heard of the term Bermuda shorts, maybe.
Yeah.
So there
No.
are a kind
No,
of
I don't
short, if you will, that is worn over there, where there's a fashion where men over there wear dress shoes with dress socks with shorts. And they
Classy.
go to work. And I'm not joking.
See,
It's
and
like
I've been
the
called
normal.
I've been called white trash, but my shorts were cut off denim.
It's the normal gear.
That's their style.
That's-
Nice.
We're not talking about your tuxedo, your Canadian tuxedo, Manny.
All right.
Okay, it's not what we're talking about. We're talking about Bermuda shorts here.
Hey, denim's very warm. All right, moving on.
You see your cheeks hanging out or something. Your wang dang dingling.
Some chaps.
So if you look right there in that top picture there,
Ooh.
that's literally how people dress. Where
This is it.
They'll
Look at that.
dress
Those
in-
shorts are exciting.
they dress in like interesting
Not
colored
exciting
shorts,
as a skirt. Remember that one?
black socks, and like penny loafers.
Wow.
And they'll wear a
And
shirt
they're
and tie.
so long.
They'll
The
wear
socks.
right. The socks go up like the cholos,
To
all the way
their
up to the knees. You know what I mean? Like they're from LA, the whole bit. But that's a real thing to where I went over there, and I mean, randomly, obviously, Google is listening to us, so that's why they even gave us this suggested topic.
What's the native language of Bermuda?
English.
Okay.
Yeah, to wear. But I'm wearing a Bermuda sweatshirt. I got gifted enough to go there once upon a time. And I saw these people walking around wearing this stuff, and I'm like, what is going on? And they're like, Bermuda shorts. That's for real what the deal is going down. For real, for real. Like, it's
Well,
it's
these
real.
guys got some exciting shorts on. I mean, we're seeing pink, blue, like fluorescent, if you will. Like
Yeah.
if somebody turned the light on, you know? Green.
It's an interesting place, I have to say.
But they've got business suit tops on, like these jackets. I mean, this looks like, you'd spend like
'Cause-
$100 on this jacket.
Well-
$50 on the shirt and maybe $25 on the tie. Like, these guys aren't.
Well, it's kind of like
It's
when
like
you.
they forgot the bottom part of their suit.
Well, you find out that people on the news don't wear pants.
Remember the zip off?
The zip off. The zip off shorts, the
Yes.
pants that turned it. I had a pair.
I think I did too. I think
Yeah.
that they
Those are a
should
win.
adopt that.
Those are a win.
'Cause
Very
I don't
interesting
feel like they have
place.
a choice.
They very much have that interesting fashion, and then if you get caught with any kind of drugs or get charged with anything, you're stuck on the island.
Oh, no.
Like that's like the
Your punishment.
Your punishment is like you're not allowed to go travel. You're stuck here, and
Wow.
that's it. So
Wow, if you're somebody who never planned on leaving,
So, like, what
you
about
just
minor
break a whole
offense?
bunch of laws.
I don't want to leave. Cocaine for everybody.
oh my god, man.
Yeah,
don't know.
I don't know how much of a stretch that is.
I mean, why
there's some
not?
people who've never left Colorado.
I mean, I'm sure they have some kind of like benefit, like low income housing programs to where refugees, they don't want you panhandling, so they got a program for you to get housing or a job, so you might be able
Well,
to pull this off.
It's a really interesting place where a thing of aluminum foil is $9.
Over there,
What?
Yeah.
Gross.
Is there a lot of crack smoking?
Now, I wish I was joking. I have a picture of that too.
If you're
to where I
smoking
can
crack with aluminum foil,
go and look through
Don't do
that. Anyway, this Bermuda place,
Don't
interesting
smoke
place.
Crack. How about that?
Today I learned.
like I said, we're not trying to tell people what
What
to
to
do.
do? Just say, be safe while you're doing it. Got it.
Can we just go back and repeat the idea that just Manny just went cocaine for everyone like, on an island? I'm sorry, I just envisioned him getting off
Oh
a plane
my
like,
gosh.
I ain't leaving, y'all. Y'all gonna keep me here. It's warm.
No,
I'm in it.
I'm not for the powders, man. I'm good for my flour.
No pills.
Hey!
That's us. No pills,
I
no
mean,
powder.
Can I give out weed
If
and
it-
I can stay then?
No, to where I caught. Okay, I'll tell the story.
Okay.
I went there,
Okay,
right?
I like stories.
And
Today I learned.
there's one main hotel on the island. So if you want to go to Bermuda, it's expensive because they got the hookup of there's
I
one.
hear there's only one.
Well,
Bermuda.
but hold on. You go to other islands, there'll be like 5, 20, 50
Okay,
different
right.
hotels. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
I get
Marriott's
it.
there, so's Holiday Inn.
So you can bargain shop.
Howard
at
Johnson,
least
you
a little.
know, go Airbnb, whatever.
Okay.
You go over there, it's like
You stuck.
Ooh, ooh. So if there's a bunch of you, what you do is you'll rent a house because it makes sense to just all throw in together. You get a
Okay.
big enough house, everyone gets their own little corner, and it's as much as everybody getting or less.
You just
than
rent
getting
it for the
hotel
weekend?
rooms. Or
The
however
house?
long you're going, right?
So there's people out there that are just, they got real estate up for.
No, people who just have like summer homes, winter homes.
Okay.
They
So
they
Timeshare
Airbnb
kind of stuff.
them now. Yeah.
the only way you're able to own property in Bermuda is either you're stupid rich, like wealthy, not even rich, you're wealthy, or
Right.
you have ancestry there and you have lineage there where you can claim like, oh, I'm from there, I'm allowed.
Okay,
And
so
then
you
you're allowed.
grandfathered
Other
in.
than that, you can't buy property. You're not allowed to rent or drive a car if you're not from the island as well. You can rent scooters, but you can't drive a car. Yeah, I was all excited, like, I'm going to drive on the wrong side.
Bermuda's going to be great.
No, I'm not. Going to rent a scooter, almost kill myself driving on the wrong side, but that's nothing.
Because obviously you're not a
But-
trained biker.
No, exactly, dude. Exactly. I'm here
He
like,
did have the
I got
biker
this.
pants on.
I got
so
this.
He looked
Says,
like
I
one.
packed chaps
Definitely in December.
and my boots.
We didn't.
Is that
I'm
the
going to
open
Bermuda.
toe? Is that the open toe?
bro.
Open-toed boots,
Open-toed
yeah.
cowboy boots. I got
Yeah.
them. It's real. Manny hooked me up. He's got that fashion sense. Anyway, when I
Shout
get
out.
out,
They got
Shout
Velcro.
out Orland, California.
so I'm obviously in the industry out here, so I know a little something about cannabis, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I seen it in all different states, obviously, and play with it for years now. And I get to Bermuda, and I'm like, hey, they're growing like alfalfa and a nice, all these little potted plants, and then there she is,
What?
good old Miss Mary,
Oh, for real?
just hanging out. I'm
Wow,
like,
she went on vacation too.
hey, what's
Go over there and
what's up with Mary? And I like called out the owner. So what happened is these are former people where they lived in Bermuda. They moved to New York. They worked in New York for years, made a bunch of money, moved back to Bermuda, retired in
Lucky.
Bermuda, bought a huge house. The bottom half of the house turns into an apartment. They rent the upstairs out during the touristy season.
Okay.
Stay downstairs.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, everyone gets out. They move upstairs. They live in like a huge, beautiful house and just make a ton of money renting it out in the off season or the tourist season, if you will.
Wow.
But they had the weed there, and I go, "Hey, what you doing?" They go, "Oh, what are you talking about?" And I go,
Come
from
on now. Come on.
I live in
Yeah.
Colorado, so they're like, "Oh,
We're brothers.
oh,
Yeah. We found
A half a gram of weed was $40
Where?
when I was there.
There?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
About, yeah.
What?
Yes, and it's because,
$40 for a half a gram of weed?
So number one, I was tourist, so I got the tourist price. Was that first moment? Yeah.
Dude, I'm going to throw up.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. yeah. So that was the first person, right? So mind you, what happened was every night along the nights of of the vacation, I kept going downstairs, being like, I gotta go get something downstairs. Meanwhile, I'm going
No.
downstairs like, yo, Tristan, you got that? And he's like, yeah, word up. I come on downstairs. I got you. Let's light it. And then we put on like random like Bob
Yeah.
Marley music and just. Yeah, I was introducing him to that French guy, Stromae. Anyway, we'd be blazing it up.
Stromae, that's a European Kanye.
Yeah, and I had brought money going, I'm gonna buy mad weed. This is gonna be good. I bought like $200-$300 ready to just go for it, you know? Meanwhile, not knowing I'm gonna pay
No.
$40 for half a gram. Okay. Meanwhile, as
I was
it
going to
that
say, I'm
good?
pretty sure your $200, $300 didn't even get you an eighth.
it was okay.
It was okay.
To where that was the first thing. So
No.
but what happened was I had magazines from Colorado at all the Culture magazines, all those different
You
whatever
went there with
magazines.
Canopage. You tried to get the coupons.
Well,
You went there.
no.
Guy, coupon, buy one, get one.
You should have pulled that out.
I
though.
tried. They didn't. They were like, "We don't do what? What?" Yeah, my
Come on,
daughter says-
Canopages. We need you in Bermuda.
Yeah, you got to get that offside back gray pages they call it.
Oh,
Yeah, you get
The
the
tear
hook
off
up.
and send in.
But
Yeah.
but I ended up where as I gave them the magazine is as people started to go, someone from Colorado's here. Oh, we're gonna bring weed. Let's show them weed. Let's show them
No,
our
for
weed.
real?
So they started to actually show off. By the time I left, I was down to $40 for a gram. Huh?
Wait.
Yeah, still expensive.
Yeah, no, I was waiting for you to.
Well,
Yeah, I was like waiting for the food part.
they were.
I was like, did they give you like a pound?
No, but they
They-
lit me up quite a bit, which was awesome.
Okay,
And very much
okay.
kept trying to find as many different strains and kinds on the island, calling different people up, like, yo, we got a real guy here for real that's in Colorado. This is a real guy.
Yeah.
Come, you got to show him, you got to see this.
I imagine in Bermuda that'd be pretty wild to have. Did they have? What about seeds?
Somebody who
Did
had
they have
walks
knowledge
around
of
with
seeds?
legal.
They didn't have knowledge of seeds. All they had was, some of it was like it came in off a boat.
Really?
Yeah, like not grown on the island. Like straight
Okay.
up pressed in.
Okay.
Good bud.
Good bud.
But pressed
Yeah.
like that Mexican brick back in the day.
For,
you know
for
what I mean?
maximum space.
Yeah. They gave a Reggie.
Engineering.
Yeah,
You
so-
played Tetris.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. So yeah, it was interesting. And then by the time I left, I had purchased my own little pipe. I had to clean it out all extra nice, acting
Yeah.
like I purchased it just to look at the glass because it was
Beautiful.
nice.
I like the
Um,
art.
Yeah, and I can't lie, legalization I'm hearing is coming that way, and I got all these young
That's
guys
cool.
very hyped up, going, vote.
Just vote. Participate.
And I wish I had known your story, Manny, of
Oh.
once upon a time running and almost winning Senate, if you will, for Colorado
Not
for real.
Almost won. You got to get more than 25% of the vote to say you almost won.
How many people voted for you? Over 10,000?
Yeah, so.
Over 10,000?
I'm just
Is that
saying,
a
it wasn't
lie?
More than 50%,
Am I?
though.
Hold on. Am I exaggerating that number? Over
No.
10,000. Am I bolstering that for the story
you're not.
to sound cool for the air?
No.
Okay, just checking. Okay.
Okay.
So basically, you participate and you
I
can
did.
change some
Yeah,
stuff.
and
That's
he's
what
just
running
participate.
again, people.
Hey, hold your
Get
breath.
out there and vote.
Hey. You should. I'm just maybe.
Maybe once upon a someday, I got to figure out what my next 5-year future is.
I think
You should-
Jamin would appreciate that.
You should,
Right.
you should contemplate it. Anyway,
You got some pull.
that was the longest left turn of Today I Learned.
Blinkers are great.
Wow. Let's go back to Today I Learned. Woo! You ready? Nobody's ready? Today I learned a New Jersey
No, that
man.
was the sound of my blinker.
I like that.
You like that?
Man, he's prepared. That's
When
He
your
is.
blinker's
He
out,
is.
it
He's
sounds
very
like when one
excited
of your
about it.
lights are out or something like that. It's like this.
Yeah,
I
mine
like
sounds
that.
like that.
Yeah.
Mine sounds like that. My
I,
left turn.
I like that.
So check your lights if you hear that.
And make sure it blinks 3 times before changing lanes. That's a
Right,
lot.
and don't forget to add the fluid. All right, anyways, move on.
Anyway, today I learned a New Jersey man was once charged $3,750 for a bottle of wine after the waitress recommended the one that was $3,750. I actually remember that story back when that actually happened back in the day. The waitress was like, "Yeah, 30. So you should have." They're like, "Should you? Would you like to recommend a glass or anything?" And they had an extensive wine list, and she's like, "Yeah, you should try this one. It's $3,750. It's awesome." He's like, "I will." And then,
And she meant
yeah,
not $37.50.
right,
It was not $3,000.
$750, and
Yo,
Yeah.
Did y'all catch this other stuff on the news? On that, I'm gonna have a Today I Learned
talk to me.
that
Okay.
a dude got arrested for stealing $1.2 million worth of fajitas.
Oh, you're my hero.
He was he
Kind of.
he went and asked for sponsorship from some place that makes fajitas, and so it was for a like a teenage like group home
So
or
like a benefit
something
or something
like
along
that.
those lines?
Yeah, like if you were, would you find it?
Yeah.
Okay,
immediately.
go ahead.
Are you serious? You found it?
Man gets 50 years in prison
No.
for stealing $1.2 million worth of fajitas in Texas.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wow, Texas, going big.
Yeah.
Wow. It was over the course of approximately
9
years. Wow. While
He
acting
was
as a public
absent.
servant.
Yeah, go ahead.
He was acting as a public servant. He was stealing it for a long time. $1.2 million in fajitas for 50 years here. He was a public servant.
Was he profiting or was he serving?
No, it
the-
was like a teenage group home or something
so
like
he
that.
was feeding
and
kids
so they
and
were
got 50 years?
no. He
Okay,
was
all
taking
right,
the
all right.
fajitas for himself and selling them
Okay,
like to his people.
right. So,
So
he
they-
was
they-
making his own.
The fajitas never made it inside that building.
Oh no!
Wow.
So he was taken from the kids.
Yeah,
All
and
right,
then
I'll punch him in
he
the face.
missed the day,
Ooh.
and so the guy came to drop him off.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the lady goes, we don't even eat fajitas here. And he was like, I've been delivering them for 9 years.
And he was delivering like a lot of pounds, 800-pound delivery. Showed up.
Wow. And the dude couldn't even drop off like 200 pounds to these kids. Like, I mean, have your hustle, but dude, that's nah. Enjoy
wild.
Texas.
I actually know
Enjoy
someone.
those 50 years.
Enjoy those fajitas.
I worked somewhere that someone did that. I actually know someone that actually happened.
What?
My old boss got fired for that. My old boss.
Stealing fajitas?
Not fajitas.
No, but stepping in on the
enough.
middleman.
Worked at a group home with autistic kids.
Ooh. You're going to make me want to
Yeah.
fight somebody, dude.
Yeah,
Come on,
like
man.
autistic children. And then I worked at another one, autistic adults, and he was a manager for both of them. And what would happen is, as a manager, you would get money to go out and go food shopping for them. So you would also get money for activities. So they'd give you cash or they'd give you credit card. He'd go out, swipe away, and pay away, and we'd go food shopping for them. And it was in a home setting. And so half the groceries would end
Aren't
up
those
inside.
called caregivers?
Yeah.
Oh.
You're supposed to be carrying.
Carrying.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Anyways,
Yeah.
continue.
And then, so half the groceries would end up in his version of a freezer, which was a blue Subaru, I'm guessing, kind of like mine
Wow.
outside kind of a thing. Yeah. And then over time, they were like, man, the house eats a lot, but poor Ren is losing weight. That's
right. How's
weird.
he losing weight?
That's
then
weird.
Then they adjust his medication, or they adjust his
Oh
this, that,
my
and the other.
Lord.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow. Yeah.
If I could tell you that this isn't a joke, that honestly, cannabis, where I've talked about propaganda, and I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
let's put the kids out there.
Yeah.
If you only knew the reality of group home kids and the amount of pharmaceuticals that they put them on,
Oh,
you
no.
actually would cry at night for real. And like, I don't even want to
That's a
talk
bummer.
too deep
Yeah,
because
no,
I
I
would
get
like
it.
get
Yeah,
sad thing.
I get it.
Because I know 2 kids still growing up in there that I got really close with.
Right.
And basically, one of them, their parents were severely loaded from like a Dubai, Middle East area. They're Middle Eastern people.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Right.
they dropped their kid in a group home in middle of Jersey. And they paid for it. Normally, some of the kids got public funding and they got public assistance to help pay
Right.
for their situation.
Okay.
This kid was privately paid for by the parents. Parents would come visit once a year. One time they'd come visit him per year.
Wow.
I dealt with this kid
Imagine
when he was
having
out
it.
12,
Wow.
13.
That's raw.
And the only people stable in his life were people that would come through on a $11 to $12 an hour basis. So you know how constant that was. It was just revolving doors, so the kid got to know barely anybody.
Oh,
Really sad,
hard.
horrible story, but the pharmaceuticals they'd put these kids on and adjust meds for, full-blown drooling. Like, oh, he's drooling. Oh, you know what? That's probably the Depakote. And you're like, wait, what? The what is that called? Yeah, we're giving him
what
this
time
one.
does
We
he
raised
eat that?
Yeah. There'd be two med passing times where I'd have to give out little cups with 6 to 12 little pills each, little cup to each kid. So I was like, oh, this is where New Jersey's making all our money. I get it.
Wow.
We get 1 or 2 little accounts with these little Willow Glen Academies or these Skark characters. Anybody from East Coast Jersey's listening right now, like, ooh, he's throwing them under the bus. But yeah, there's some of their number one. That's some of their number one characters, and you've got no one to fight back and say, no, I'm not taking this because they're little
They're
kids in
they're
group
kids,
homes.
Yeah, they have nothing. Wow, that hurts.
Yep, and they have.
So here's the deal. If you feel like that
Oh.
pissed you off, do something about it.
Yeah.
There you go.
I wish
There
I
you
could
go.
do. I wish I could do something
Don't
about
talk
it. you know?
about it, be
Yeah.
about it.
We
All
could
this-
be on the radio, bring it to light.
All this
So
learning.
we'll do our part. You do yours.
There you go.
all this learning.
Colorado Springs. This is the Manny and Dr. Church Show featuring.
The darkness. What's good?
This show is brought to you by Warp Zone Gaming. That's right. Warp Zone Gaming has retro video games, Manny.
Yes.
Are you tired of flat, boring hairstyles?
Okay, here we go.
Do you go through a can of hairspray
Why,
to
yes,
get
I
that
do.
to get that voluminous look?
How do you know?
Stop on by Warp Zone Gaming. Manny's gonna hook you up with all the life hacks to get that under control. That's the truth about it. You will no longer be going through the
Up,
sprays.
up, down, left, right.
Manny's
Okay.
got the hookup.
Yeah.
2508 East Bijou, the Speakeasy Vape Lounge. They got CBD flowers on their shelves. You can just come on by and just be like, I want
Get
some
it.
CBD flower. Let me purchase it. It's right here, right now. I'm finding out people don't even know that exists.
Really?
Yeah, like I saw it.
That you can smoke CBD flower.
Saw it in a magazine this week at work. People were like, "Oh my God, what's that?" And I go, "That's down at Speakeasy Vape Lounge, right at Warp Zone Gaming there.
Yeah.
You can play video games and legally buy that and smoke it right now."
Just
2508.
a heads up, though, it doesn't mean you're going to pass the piss test, though.
That's the truth.
Okay, because, I mean, from my understanding, these tests are red light, green light. Okay, and CBD, cannabis, that it still has trace amounts, small trace amounts. But the fact that it has trace amounts,
Equals
like I
trace
said,
amounts.
it's a red light, green light. It doesn't
Okay.
matter. There's no yellow.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So the fact is, unless you're doing, I think the solution is distillate or the crystal form.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of the CBD, because they've actually separated the
all
THC.
stripped
Yo,
out.
so in saying that, we're gonna tell everybody it doesn't get you high.
Well, yeah.
It helps your body.
It goes for the nerves.
It helps your body, but
Right.
it does not get you high.
It's
All
not
right.
going for your
'Cause
psychoactive.
people are like, well, that's stuff that doesn't get you high. And I said, but it's good for your body.
In truth, talk to a dispensary that you trust, or somebody that that's in the industry that you trust to investigate cannabis with you, not for you, with you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because it's something that everybody should start adding to their knowledge wheel, if you will. You should know how to work a little bit on your car. You should know how to work a little bit on your house. You should know a little bit about cannabis.
Do your research.
You know what I
as we
mean?
say.
And so it's too easy. It's a Google search away. It's a big, the internet's out there.
I
hate
agree.
plugging Google like that because they're just a money
But it's
machine.
real. It's the age of infinite
Right.
knowledge.
Yeah, closed mouths don't get fed.
You know what I mean?
You ask the question, you can get it. It's there. So no more excuses.
Do your research. It's also brought to you by Lab Builder Supplies. They supply gloves.
Got the gloves.
That's right.
They've got the glove.
They've got nitrile gloves, all different colors. They ran a special for this month for $4.20 a box.
Man, $42 a case.
It was crazy. It was insane.
Like, you ain't gonna do that until next 420, huh?
No, but 710, there's going to be a couple good things going down.
Oh, you think so, huh?
That's a real deal
Really?
thing. Are your ear holes being tickled by this Kermit the Frog, Mickey Mouse sounding character named Dr. Church? Then you have Lab Builder Supplies to thank for this, providing gloves to the cannabis community since 2 o'clock p.m. Wednesday. Every time you order, a unicorn gets its horn. With every order you place, a unicorn its horn just starts growing. Just like that.
It's called the Pinocchio theory.
He's lying.
That's a real thing, though.
He's lying.
Are you an anti-vacciner? There's a lot of people out there. Controversial subject. If you are, you need gloves, people. You're out there. There's a lot of snotty-nosed brats out there. You go to these malls, these places that we love to just roam around in circles, acting like we need all the plastic crap we're
You saying
grabbing.
they're gonna need the gloves? 'cause they
Yeah,
need
we got
vaccines?
these snotty-nosed kids all up grabbing up. You go to those different stores,
Confused.
grab the handle of milk. That handle's been grabbed like 5
it's
times by some
So
nasty
you're gonna need some
kid.
gloves. You're gonna need the gloves.
You need nitrile gloves to protect you from the nasties of what we like to call Wookiee juice. That's right. This protection is key against the life-threatening contacts of Wookiee juice, which is all around us, people. We are here in Colorado. We do know about the Wookiee situation that is here. There are Wooks all around us. I appreciate and love some of you. That's the truth about it. But we all know that there are excretion of juices, and you do need nitrile gloves to protect
Shout out
you.
Wookie Foot.
That's it. That's real. So if you need your gloves, hit us up at 719-722-4181. Lab Builder Supplies. Hit them up on Instagram. Find them. That's because they're lazy.
What's that number again?
719-722-4181.
4181.
I think she's got it.
No, that's she's gonna have to have him repeat it.
Hey, you want to see if anybody wants to talk to us during the music break?
Maybe.
You want to give out our phone number at the studio here?
719. All right, 719-465.
2009.
Oh, that's our number here in the studio.
Oh my gosh.
So if people want to reach out and contact us,
You want to talk
Yeah,
to
tell us what you want to hear.
719.
Tell me something good.
465.
2009.
Whoa.
What was that?
Oh, I was just gonna end it. I thought you were gonna say 2009. I was like, whoa.
Oh
2009.
my gosh.
All right.
Now
Say,
that
wake
we've
up,
just
wake
blown out your
up.
speakers
What
and
kind of
your
music?
ear holes.
What kind of music are we gonna get
Yes,
into real
what
quick?
do we have?
Some Tribe.
Some
All
Tribe.
day.
Nice.
That's real. Let's go into it, Manny.
You want to? You want to fight? Let's
on,
fight.
Darkness.
I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Let's
We
do
got
this.
$10,000 on the table for that one.
Colorado Springs. This is the Manny and Dr. Church Show featuring
The darkness. What's good?
Keep It Locked. It's blazing. 30 Game Studios.
Put some more eczema on my hummus.
I'm gonna
here.
hit you.
This eczema. It's just, you got that hummus? Can you pass that?
Serious Jones, you know I'm live, all the way live and all the way high with the Manny and Dr. Church show. Life is serious.
Kill it real quick. I am legend. They been acting like I'm Will Smith, but when I'm Uncle Phil Rich, I still kill this shit. So I'm back, cause niggas still frontin' like I ain't the GOA till you about to represent. As a matter of fact, I'm nothing but a savage that be rubbing, mixing rappers with percussion on the platter. I'm disgusting.
www.seriousjones.net. That's SERIUS, no O in serious. And also make sure you subscribe to the YouTube.com/Serious Jones.
Get out the way, we got this. Classic hip hop. Nothing but hip hop. R&B. The all new Blazing 98.5.
I want you to ask yourself one question.
This is Justin Bua, and you're listening to the Manny and Dr. Church Show.
Good morning. That's right. Welcome to the Manny and Dr. Church Show. You want to feel warm when you're feeling chill, but you don't want to raise your heating bill? Blankets are okay, but they can slip and slide. Your hands are trapped inside. Free your hands with the Manny and Dr. Church Show, featuring the darkness. That's right, y'all.
Hey-o.
What up?
You're tuned in.
That was beautiful.
You're tuned in. You're tuned in.
You know, I was about to subscribe to that channel.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are streaming on YouPorn, RedTube, and wait, sorry,
wrong
reading
list,
the
bro.
wrong list. I'm sorry. We are streaming on Blazin 98.5 FM. .com. We also have an app out there, ladies and gentlemen. You will not find our names out there on that app, but we're supposedly on there as the name on the street, word on the streets. But yeah, that's what I'm
I don't
doing.
really care.
Anyway, today I learned Taco Bell sold 100 million Doritos Locos Tacos in the first 10 weeks. It took McDonald's 18 years to sell the same amount of burgers.
Wow.
That's some sales numbers right there.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, man. We're taco lovers.
Like,
we are.
We get down.
Everybody.
I mean, I've never heard of
Dude,
Hamburger Thursday.
No.
Never heard of Hamburger Friday neither.
No.
I have heard of Taco Tuesday.
Truth.
Day of the week.
But we are so excited about tacos that y'all are doing weird stuff with them, like putting fish in them.
No. How about the the
You
egg?
took a shot at so many people. Like, wait, I love my fish tacos. Hey.
I'm not a. I don't
Fresh
get it.
off the shore.
Taco Bell and just the egg taco. It's just an egg
On the outside.
What?
on the outside.
I've heard of that, too.
With the
So it's like an
meat
omelet.
inside
An omelet taco.
that you hold.
Yeah.
No, a omelet at least
Right.
has some kind of firm. If you like them like that, this is an egg like with the whites.
I don't think I can handle that.
I ate one and almost threw up.
Yeah, you're
Because
talking
it
about
was
it. I'm about to throw up.
Slippery.
No.
And I'm like, how do you even
I hope you were wearing your gloves.
Taco
from
Bell?
Lab Builder
See,
Supplies.
that's
Dear
exactly
God.
what I needed.
That's
That's exactly what I was thinking about.
Well,
you.
nobody can beat your prices. So.
honestly. Today I learned in the Bible, Nimrod was a mighty hunter. It's a true story in the Bible. But
I've been called a Nimrod before.
but Bugs Bunny.
I don't think they meant that.
Well, Bugs Bunny
Same
used it to refer to Elmer Fudd sarcastically.
Yeah.
And generations of kids thought it was a synonym for idiot or moron or someone that can't read.
So
such as
it was
myself.
adopted. Okay.
All right. So,
Oh,
but
because I thought that until just now.
Right.
nope.
So what did it used to mean?
He was a mighty hunter from the Bible. He was a Bible character, if you will.
Okay.
And he was not an idiot or a
He used to be
moron.
like, you're a Nimrod.
And I remember Elmer Fudd's was he was I'm a hunter. You know, that was his thing.
So it does
get it,
make
yeah.
sense.
You get
So,
it?
I get it.
That's the connection.
Right. All right.
And he has made it. Yes, sir.
Yeah, because it was
Rabbit
Elmer
season.
Fudd. They
It's-
just thought,
Duck
that's the
season.
original.
Rabbit
The
season.
Duck
original. The original, people. Not talking about Tiny Toons. You're talking about Looney.
All right. So, speaking of fast food previously, now we're
did.
going to Burger King. So today I learned Robert Downey Jr. thanked Burger King for getting him off drugs. In 2003, with a car full of drugs, he had a burger that was so disgusting, it made him rethink his life and dump the drugs in the ocean.
That's hilarious.
He just sat back.
And he polluted the ocean. Awesome.
Oh, yeah, okay. Wow. That's real. Like, I think everybody forgot about that, like, in the instance. Right. He just threw a bunch of drugs in the ocean. I was thinking
about the
But honestly, I could see that happening.
Poor Nemo.
Nemo's just like,
this coral reef is great.
Thank you, GHB. Woo! Rohypnol. Well, sorry.
I like tires.
Today I learned. Oh, boy.
Bring it on.
Today I'm going to skip that one. Today I learned that Target's customers tracking algorithms are so good, they figured out a teen girl was pregnant and broke the news to her father by accident. That's scary.
Hold up.
Say that again?
Today I learned Target's customer tracking algorithms are so good, they figured out a teen girl was pregnant and broke the news to her father by accident. So remember just before when I said I don't know why, but on my feed, it started giving us Today I Learned based on Bermuda.
And you
I
are
am randomly wearing
Bermuda Atlantic Outpost.
Now, I'm sure this has happened to more than one individual where you're sitting there talking about something. All of a sudden, I'm guessing your Facebook or your Instagram decides you need to hear an ad about this for some reason.
Or you look something up and then it starts sending you ads around.
Can I ask y'all a personal question?
Yeah.
Over live air. Thanks, Colorado Springs, for listening. Have you guys been hit with the terms and conditions have been changed more than twice by different apps or services? Yeah. Is this because of what's come up from Facebook? Has something been brought to light that everybody's like, whoop, we got to change some stuff here?
This isn't good.
I don't know. I've just noticed it. I just wanted to ask, and you've noticed, obviously.
I got the emails, and I don't even do the social networking on a regular, but I start getting emails going, hey, make sure you review.
A lot of them have been coming.
Think about that, yeah.
I've been getting a lot of them recently.
Make sure you review the idea that we're listening to you, and Facebook, Instagram stands for FBI.
Yeah, I mean, you have no idea. As soon as you click yes that you are okay with it, then you did. You gave them consent to do whatever was in that file. You know what I mean?
You'll like this one.
Don't read it. I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm honest.
I don't.
So, I mean, that's the real thing. But you do. You give up your rights every time you click on that thing. That's why you're wondering why. Oh, how do they know that I'm like this? No, man, you clicked on it. It's for them to have the permissions to see your photos, to have your contact information, to know where you're at, this, that, and the other. I mean, you're giving up your rights right in front of yourself. So enjoy it.
Blame yourself.
Correct. I would fully.
What is the one that you skipped?
Well.
He's like, I don't want to talk about it.
No, I don't go that one. But the funny thing being is that I had seen one previously about how the one of the current COO or CEO of Instagram, someone was married to a high government ranking official in I think it was the CIA.
Okay.
Which is one of those weird where it's like you're around the dinner table and you're just like, what do you do for a living? What do you do for a living? And then everybody's family and everybody's friends, and you're like, that could be helpful in my world.
Agreed.
Oh, let's set up a meeting, and then next thing you know, everybody's together, and
So you're saying like it's some kind of like brainchild?
I'm just saying it's weird how again Facebook, Instagram, Federal Bureau of Investigation, like you write everything down on here to where I was reading an article about how supposedly Denver police have a whole giant Herbert Hoover style, the Edgar Hoover styled files based off of people's Instagrams and Facebooks just on the drug dealer guys. Just like, we got you because you updated and said what you got. So that's
flossing with these stacks.
You're like, look at my.
Oh, he hasn't had a job in like 3 weeks.
Yeah, or they're holding up a picture like I'm pretending to eat like 7 pounds of weed because it's funny. Well, what are you doing with 7 pounds of weed though?
Right. You don't have a mess.
Or they're sitting there holding guns.
Right. Yeah. There you go. Exactly. So they're sitting there like, oh, they don't have a.
And we give up our privacy.
Wait a minute. Oh. That's weird. And you put it online, and then they get to watch it, open the World Wide Web, and so on. And anyway. And then that little hot chick comes around and goes, want to be friends? And you're like, heck, I want to be your friend. And then, meanwhile, your catfished have no idea that it's actually like a 45-year-old male sitting somewhere in Denver in a basement somewhere with a little laptop, just
I need my bucket of chicken.
Yeah. He's like, I caught me another drug dealer. Yeah. He's moving 50 pack this weekend. Anyway, today I learned. Mike the Situation Sorrentino.
Uh-oh.
Who's not from New Jersey. He's from Long Island. This New Jersey Shore garbage. I'm from Jersey, okay? I took a lot of heat from those garbage, messy people where they're from Long Island.
Who's this guy, though? Who's this guy?
You don't remember the Situation?
No,
lived
he
Gym
didn't
Tan
watch
Laundry.
the Jersey
The Jersey Shore.
All right, go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
didn't
What's up?
watch that.
The
That's the guy.
Situation. It was a guy who called
That's what he
himself
called
The
himself,
Situation.
yeah.
Oh.
Gym Tan Laundry. He was actually paid by Abercrombie and Fitch to not wear their clothing
Yes!
because they thought it would cause significant damage to their brand image. They were like, please, no, seriously.
Don't wear our stuff.
Yeah, it would be like
Wow.
Nike going to Lil Pump and be like, no, seriously, though, no.
Here's some Adidas.
The funky color
We'll buy
hair,
you Adidas.
please, please. All the Adidas you want,
We
ever.
got you. We got you.
forever, please.
Wow, really?
Yeah, that's real.
Wow.
You
That's
got to
real.
really suck at life to.
For somebody to say
So you
not
don't-
promote my
You're like,
stuff.
please, they're that bad.
Wow.
Yeah. Today I learned.
I got a feeling we're gonna have to wrap this show up pretty soon.
We got some time.
Do we?
But we will.
Are you sure you don't want to do like a 15-minute plug on our businesses and
That's
stuff?
not a bad idea.
Nah, we won't. We won't.
That's
We'll
not
do
a
it.
bad
Today
idea.
I learned.
Today I learned Brad Pitt is banned from ever entering China because of the movie 7 Years in Tibet. That's a touchy subject.
It's been a long time since I've seen that movie.
Yeah.
A lot
you
of
just-
people don't know the conflict between Tibet and China either. And
Okay.
I used to commute every day on a regular basis
To
past
Tibet and China.
past
Oh,
the
okay.
Chinese consulate. And
Oh.
outside of the Chinese consulate, every morning, every commuter in Manhattan knows that if you're on that 42nd Street right there, about to get on that West Side Highway, making that right-hand turn off of 42nd,
Thanks, Google
on the
Map.
left-hand side there, you've got the Falun Dafa is good crowd. And it's a bunch
Okay.
of people sitting there from Tibet, and they got the cross legs, and they're literally just chanting every morning across the street from the Chinese consulate, just basically saying, hey, we let our people go, kind of a thing, if you will. Free Tibet. Free
Wow.
Tibet. Today I learned the highest grossing actor of all time is the voice of Abu, Aladdin, and Santa's Little Helper.
What?
He doesn't even say words. Right? Abu?
Abu?
Yeah, from Aladdin.
The monkey?
You're like, what the? He
Yeah.
can say something.
He's the highest paid voice actor?
Voice actor. The voice actor of Abu for Aladdin and Santa's Little Helper.
But he's done more,
Yeah, he had to
Had to.
have. I was like,
right?
I would think the dude from Family Guy.
I would
Seth
think you've
MacFarlane.
got to be right where it's got to be that he has more, or it's
Seth
the
Rogen.
idea that it went that far globally and so on, where it made that much money, those films.
And he was linked into the
And he
residuals.
got-
It had to have been more than two.
He got the right agent to roll in and go, you want my guy to play the
Right.
voice of Abu? He's
All
getting a
right.
cut.
You gonna pay him?
And that's it. And where some people know how to play ball and some don't. Sometimes you get the right representation, and
Some people know how to play ball. Some people know how to
don't.
play with them. That's what I'm saying.
it's good stuff. Here we go. Today I learned this is going to touch our hearts.
Is it?
gonna
I
touch
don't.
our
have
Is it
one
going
of
to
those.
touch
I
Manny's?
was gonna say.
Manny has a frozen heart, but this might.
Thanks, Fort Carson. 7
Do
years
it.
proud.
It's a military partial story. Today I learned that Paul Walker, rest in peace.
Yo.
I live my life quarter mile at a time.
For those 10 seconds or less.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, was in a jewelry store one day when he noticed a young U.S. military veteran with his fiancée shopping for a wedding ring. Paul went to the manager and said, put that girl's ring on my tab.
Shout out Paul Walker, man.
Yeah, that's good
Damn.
stuff. That's
I
good
wish I knew
stuff.
he was in there
Right.
and where he was at.
That's
I'd be
good.
like,
You're
come
not
here,
a
Manny.
jewelry kind of girl, though.
I love
No, I'd be like,
you.
come here, Manny.
Come here.
That's what I want right
That's
there.
it. That's
I want
it.
this one. The big, shiny,
Remember to
You
shiny.
got
Sell
to
it.
pay off some
Oh
bills.
my gosh, what are you crazy? Today I learned. We got a couple weird 9/11 ones. Today I learned that after 9/11.
You really want to do that?
Yeah, but
You
it's a
wanna
good
bring
one.
up 9/11?
It's about Steve Buscemi. Remember, you know Steve Buscemi?
Steve Buscemi,
You know Steve?
man. On Armageddon, he rides the rocket.
I like that guy. Great actor. Great actor.
Yeah.
Today I learned after 9/11, actor Steve Buscemi rejoined the NYFD, New York Fire Department, to help firefighters sift through the rubble of the World Trade.
I remember reading that.
That's pretty cool.
And he went, and he wanted to be anonymous. Like he was
He's like, don't-
just keep everything under wraps. We're here to work.
I
And,
just
he,
gotta
and
fix
that's what he did.
this. That's beautiful. Today I learned Seth MacFarlane was scheduled to be on the flight that hit the North Tower on 9/11.
I knew this.
barely missed the boarding because of a hangover
Got
and a
too
mistake
drunk
by his travel agent.
Yep. He missed the flight that would have hit the tower.
He is not allowed to go to rehab.
Right.
Period.
Wow.
He was going to get on his flight, but he was partied it up too much and got a little too hungover, missed his flight.
Yo, he better buy
his
his agent a house.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm
and
sure he
bills
has.
forever.
That's incredible.
Seth MacFarlane ain't hurting in money.
Not at
So,
all.
today I learned. I don't know why I was going morbid on this, but I'm doing it anyway. Today I learned World War I. This one I know about because the guy's name was interesting. Today I learned World War I was not fought over the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand. His death was merely the flashpoint that triggered worldwide action over tensions that had simmered for years. To where they were just waiting for an excuse.
So it was the straw that broke
Something
the camel's
happened
back.
and they were like, oh, now we got it. Let's go get them. Bomb them all. And then,
Wow.
the companies were like, we sold them. Yes, stock market. We got this. And then we were
Is
like,
that war?
sell bombs.
Of course, it's never about what's actually going on.
And then everybody else is like, I could retire. I invested. I win. Yay, Wall Street. And then everybody else gets sent off and blown up, and families are torn apart, and a bunch of people in business suits are laughing
sad.
at the end of it.
It's kind of sad.
Good thing we're at war for this long. Yay! Anyway, today I learned the Space Jam website is still up and hasn't been updated since 1996.
No way.
That's pretty awesome.
Are you serious?
Wow.
We're going to have to Google that
I'm
up
gonna
and
do
see if
that.
that's
Keep-
real.
no,
Please
keep doing it.
get
I'm
on
gonna-
that
I'm gonna
Space Jam.
confirm this.
We're going to come on back to that one is how that's going to roll. Today I learned there is no archaeological evidence whatsoever that suggests Jews were ever enslaved in Egypt.
What?
Whoa!
Oh my gosh! Y'all been crying this whole time.
Oh my gosh!
Nothing happening. Just
Oh my
joking.
gosh! This is crazy. Today I learned Google pays Mozilla $300 million a year to be the default search engine in Firefox. $300 million bucks. So I don't know if you have
Wow.
Mozilla and all that as a search engine and all that.
No, I don't.
I've
I've seen
people
it and
play
stuff,
with that.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't really
I thought
mess with
I didn't
that.
know that was. That
How we
big.
doing, Manny? SpaceJam.com. You think that's looking like it hasn't been updated since '96, or still searching? Still searching. Today I learned a Facebook contest was fixed by 4chan that sent Pitbull to perform at a Walmart in Kodiak, Alaska. Knowing it was a setup, he went anyways.
Oh my gosh!
So basically, a bunch of foolish people got together and they're like, "Yo, let's send Pitbull to Alaska. It'll be great." And then
they
Pitbull
paid
was like,
for it.
"I don't care. I'm getting paid. I'm going for it. Let's do this."
Probably
That's-
wanted to go to Alaska anyway.
Yeah, that's
From Miami to Alaska, he's really worldwide.
Today.
Space Jam is still alive and running on the internet. We got spacejam.com.
Wow, not updated since 1996. So these Today I Learns are pretty dead on. I'm guessing.
Is there anything else to update on Space Jam
No.
from '96?
Basically, it's a link to like sports. Like I saw a folder where you can click on it and it'll give you updates on NBA,
Oh, okay.
All right.
college basketball.
There's links.
You know, yeah, it kind of just puts you in the. I don't know. It's Space Jam. It's old.
Interesting.
Enjoy.
Interesting. Today I learned. Oh, this is gonna get weird. You ready? Oh, this one I know a little bit about. Toxoplasmosis. We've talked about that a little. Today I learned.
When he just says these big words and he's like, "Yeah, I know about that."
Well, I have to know about that because of pregnancy. I have to, and it's a whole thing.
Oh.
Yeah, they when women are pregnant and you have
skipped
cats.
Yeah, darkness.
Oh,
is
and
like,
you have what?
If you have cats and you have a litter box in your house, they say pregnant women can't mess with the
Litter box.
with the litter boxes because of toxo, because of the parasites within. At which point it leads into way deeper conversations, which we have done a show about. Where
You have cats?
no, I don't. I had a cat. I had a cat during first pregnancy. My lady had a cat. I did not have a cat. She had a cat. First pregnancy came around, and I said, "Yeah, don't forget that's your cat." So I don't
Do
like
something about it.
I don't like the idea of a box of poop in my living room. So we do live in a city environment. We can't just let them outside. We gotta figure something out because I'm not scooping the poop. It's just
yeah.
It's not my scene. You know what I mean? So little old Dexter took a walk over to the in-laws, and Uncle Bobby, Tommy, and Uncle Jimmy may or may not have allegedly taken care of it, and I don't know.
No.
They didn't do that to a cat. I'm just playing. But the cat ended up no longer living with us because of the talk. So anyway,
He got a job at Chuck E. Cheese.
today I learned if you die at home alone, your pets will eat you.
True story.
While dogs will wait several
will.
days until they are starved, cats will
cat, not the
likely
cat.
within a day or two.
Yep.
All due to a parasite we host in our brain,
Ugh.
the
Stop.
Toxoplasma gondii.
Oh,
Yep.
that's disgusting.
That research is available. You can look that up.
It's a true story to where a lot of people, we talk about chemicals often on this show,
That's disgusting.
and we talk about how DMT is made and within your mind, within your brain. A lot of animals have this as well. It's why cats, you see them when they eat stuff, they go brain first. There's a lot of freer chemicals released and sent right up to your brain
acid
when you're
for them.
scared and you're about to die. It's the same
Right,
reason why
right.
Indian hunters used to hunt bears and then club them like crazy and then eat their brains first. You'd get a psychedelic experience like almost no other. It's pretty intense, the research.
I really
on
hope
some of
nobody
that
decides
stuff.
to eat
Yeah, you're going to have
somebody
people
today.
chasing down bears, like running out from the... Is that a bear being chased by a homeless guy? He's
Like,
just
how do you do this?
I'm going to get this DMT!
I need some bath salts.
Oh my gosh.
Gosh, that's a lot of learning today we're going down. Oh, my gosh.
Well, if anybody actually, stayed tuned, they might have learned something.
They might have learned something to where if you stay tuned longer, you'll listen to a real talk show that does teach you
Shout
a lot
out.
more.
Yes, they do.
The
Yeah.
Daily Dose.
They handle things a little bit more professionally.
Yeah.
Yes, that is why they are on in a more
They're
listenable
the
hour.
serious side of
All
this.
of you tuning in right now are probably going, what is happening to my ear holes? That is a tickle, my friends.
Yeah, we're just.
That is
we're
the
just
Manny
a
and
tip.
Dr. Churchill in the darkness, just tickle, tickle. When the real show comes on, it's less of a tickle. It's more of like a real, it feels right.
Smack in the face.
Feels right.
No, not a smack,
Maybe
but like a
in.
rub.
Yeah, it's nice.
Where it
It's
just
nice.
kind of brushes against your cheek.
Anyway,
Back of their hand.
Right.
the
While we look at
sadness,
Each other's arm.
the
Oh, okay,
sadness
sorry.
we
Okay,
call
yeah.
the Manny and Dr. Church show featuring the darkness
Coming to an end?
is brought to you. It is coming to an end today. We will
It's
be.
brought to us by who?
It's brought to us by Warp Zone Gaming.
Play video games.
Come and play your games.
Inspirational flag dancing.
Warp Zone
There is none of that.
That's right. You can
I've
come
yet
on
to
back
see any
to
flag
the
show up in
vape
my game
zone
room.
and just flag dance all day long.
No, if you want to play some Sonic the
I
Hedgehog.
do it on Wednesdays, ladies and gentlemen. That's right.
Or some Altered Beast. No, he doesn't.
Yes. I dance with my open-toed
But if
cowboy
you want
boots.
to play some Earthworm Jim,
Warp Zone Gaming.
some
2-5.
It's beautiful.
Sunset
08,
Riders, some
East Bijou.
GoldenEye,
That's
some Mario Kart.
Speakeasy Vape Lounge.
Yeah.
Be there or be
Thanks,
square.
Church.
That's right.
You're doing great.
Nothing but great quality commercials for our
That's
sponsors,
it,
Yeah, I
man.
Manny.
appreciate
We go
that.
Okay.
all out.
That's the real. You're right. Let's.
So,
let's
truth about it, 21 and up, bring your ID, bring your own bud. Speakeasy's got the Cannabis Club. I got the game room in back.
That's
We'll
right.
play- we'll play.
Have
That's
some
right.
fun, man. Have some fun.
Are you
Yeah.
tired of fussing with the giant pasta pots, strainers, timers, stirring and testing just for a plate of pasta, Manny?
I love spaghetti. I'll do anything for spaghetti.
Stop on by the Speakeasy Vape Lounge. They don't have spaghetti, but we've got Tex-Mex Grill.
Ooh,
That's a win.
yeah, some nachos.
Or go
CBD
find the
flower.
guy in Texas that keeps stealing on the fajita.
And it is a legal environment to consume your cannabis.
True story.
There's a license on the wall. You won't get kicked in the doors by the police and get a
As
misdemeanor.
long as we can stay at capacity.
That is correct. That is correct. That is correct. This is
say it every time, ain't you?
Warp Zone Gaming. It's like another warm shower ruined by an empty soap dish. No, that's not what
Wait,
it's
what?
like at all. You ever do that when you get into the shower and it's
you're
like right
just-
at the
and
end?
You're just trying to.
And you're like, no, I can get through this. And you're like, you're rubbing
It's
your
just a
arms
sliver
slowly.
of
It's
sliver of
disappearing.
soap, and it's.
You're like, hold
away.
on. I still got to get to my booty. You get to the back and it disappears. And you're like, woo, woo,
I'm out of soap.
woo.
Well, we know the cleanest part about church.
Where'd that go? Just, anyway.
That's why you always use
like
liquid
sucks
soap.
in. You know,
There
anyway.
Always
you
use
go.
liquid soap.
This show is also brought to you. Are your ear holes being tickled by this Kermit the Frog, Mickey Mouse sounding character named Dr. Church? That's right. Then you have Lab Builder Supply to thank for this. That's right. That's right. I've got a really messed up voice. Don't know how my people in this circle have let me in. Manny and Darkness have allowed this messed up voice to tickle your ear holes for some reason this morning. But it's also brought to you by Lab Builder Supply. You have them to thank for this. Providing gloves to the cannabis community since around 2 o'clock Wednesday, like last
Yeah,
week.
way back, bro.
Yeah.
Way back. You've
They're
been
deep.
around. Yeah, they've
They're
been in the
deep.
They're
industry
deep in this
forever.
game.
Yeah, every
in this
time you
game.
order, Unicorn gets its horn.
Aw.
With every order. Every time you reach out to Lab Builder Supply,
That's majestic.
reach out to them on Instagram.
Rainbows.
That's right. That's right.
Glitter.
They're here for you. To where at the end of the day, the truth is, if you're also an anti-vacciner, I'll put that out there. There's a lot of people that are afraid of vaccines and so
Sure.
on. You need your gloves. You're running around this place called Walmart picking up all this weird plastic junk you need to consume for no reason, paying for it with plastic that we don't actually have anything to pay for it with.
Right.
That's right. When you go there, you're going to be exposed to a lot of germs, a lot of snotty-nosed kids that are grabbing that bottle of milk
And
and
you're
putting it back.
suggesting that they need gloves?
You wear the
You're
nitrile
suggesting
gloves.
that they need gloves.
It's healthier. It's safer,
Oh,
people, okay? To where you need the nitrile gloves to protect you from the nasties of what we call Wookiee juice, okay? That's right. Protection is key against the life-threatening contacts of Wookiee juice, which is all around us, Manny. All around us. And I'm obviously yelling because I'm so
You're
excited.
really excited about Lab Builder.
Gosh!
2009. Sorry.
Hit up Lab Builder. Call them up. They've got legitimate
phone number?
good pricing. 719-722-4181.
All right, now here's the real. You're gonna undercut everybody's prices.
Everyone.
Like nobody's gonna beat your prices on
How
gloves.
much is a box? I mean, you have a special this month, don't you?
We've got $420 for a box of gloves for our nitrile, blue-colored, robust, and our protege gloves. 4 to 4.5 mil thickness. None of you know what I'm saying, but it
I do.
doesn't
No, I
matter.
don't.
Just
Ladies, you know what it's
no.
about.
I
Thickness.
don't know what they say.
It's just the gloves that you use at the when you're trimming buds or you want to clean toilets or something like that. You don't want to
You don't
touch
want 'em to
something,
rip.
put gloves on.
You don't want them to rip.
Right.
We're going to be interviewing Sirius XM's Rude Jude,
yeah.
host of Once Upon a Time, the All Out Show on Shade 4-5,
Nice.
the Pill Mix, and so on. He has his own show now on other channels.
That's great.
He used to be a bathroom attendant for $12 an hour in a gay bar once upon a time.
I heard what he would let people do.
Rude Jude needed Lab Builder Supplies gloves.
He did.
He really
He
did.
did.
It would have saved him. I mean, the man's
That's dirty.
going around
That's dirty.
allegedly showing off his Rohypnol GHB that he likes to occasionally take just for fun.
Man, people
Fun.
make choices.
He was on Sway in the morning just like, no, I got some right here in my pocket.
Yeah,
They're like,
here.
no, you don't. He's like, yeah, I do. Pulls it right out. And,
oh.
woo.
Man, people
Anyway,
make choices.
Lab Builder Supplies. Hit him up for your gloves. 719-722-4181. Or hit him up on Instagram because they're lazy and they're on no other social media platform.
Haha.
That's real.
Darkness, you gonna shout anybody out this morning?
Please do. Please.
I'm going to shout out Manny and Dr. Church.
And you're going to go to a fight.
I'm going to go to a fight and see women beat each other up.
Shout out
And then a
Primal
whole
Fight
bunch
League.
of dudes are probably going to scream like chicks when they get knocked out. Yeah.
Listen. It's not all of our our decisions on how you react when you're fighting, okay?
Oh, really?
Okay.
I think I struck a nerve.
Yeah, because I transform and I get cracked on all the time. And I'm
So
just
you're
like,
saying that if you got hit, you might scream?
you hear, ah! And then I start biting and scratching.
Ah,
and
really?
pulling. Yeah.
Really?
Then you
Yeah, if
take
I
your
have to go
purse out
off.
and you beat them with it.
Well, no.
You I saw what you did there, Darkness. You
You're
almost got
trying to
him.
go into
You
that
almost
other
got him.
sponsor, and we're not there yet. We're not there yet. Manny knows what I'm talking about. Them bio
True,
queens.
true,
hey,
true.
hey, pissing people off over there.
Yeah, cannabis queens.
Stay locked on 98.5 FM. You've got the 41. You got the
Daily
420
Dose.
on the 41. The 411 on the 420 in the
420.
local area.
That's easy for you to say.
Yeah.
Want to try that again?
Yeah, the 411
On the 420.
on the 420 community.
Because we're
There you
Colorado
go.
Springs and we're local like that.
And the truth about it, they've got a legitimate website that have legitimate deals where it's like forget
Oh
weed
my
maps,
gosh, they got
Right,
great
right.
deals.
forget all these other leafly deals.
I
Whatever,
mean, you
all
knew
that, whatever.
Weed Maps is going to be daily
Forget all
dose
that.
anyway.
It's hot garbage.
Oh, okay.
It's hot
Really?
garbage.
All right. So
Go
where
to
they got
Daily
that?
Dose Talk Show Radio Show. You got to go to their website. It's amazing.
Do they got coupons there?
They've got hookup deals that we're not allowed to discuss on
All
air
right.
because we'd be discussing pricing, and that's illegal.
We're not allowed to do that.
No.
Ooh, but a website can do that
The website can do that.
at
We
the
can-
Daily Dose.
We can still do those things. That's legitimate. To where stay
Love 'em.
tuned. They're legit, and they're more structured.
Can I go home now? Yeah, Manny. Yeah? What kind of music?
Hypnotized by Biggie. I got
Did you have to
Quali.
say it like
But
that?
I
I
got
was going to
Biggie.
say, I was
I got-
like,
you
that
have
was
to-
so hip hop.
Well,
Yeah, that
we've
was so
got
hard,
that
dog.
classic R&B and hip hops coming up.
We got some Biggie.
That's right. I got some Biggie Smalls, some Taylor Swift, and some Justin Bieber coming up next
Yeehaw.
on your blazing 98.5 hip hop and R&B.
Keep it live. We'll be back tomorrow.
Peace.
It's Blazing. Dirty Game Studios.
Shout out KO.